This is a woman's bike, and I already sat on it. It feels safe, so I'm going to try riding around the block. If it feels safe enough riding around the block, then I will go ahead and ride to the park, and let's see how it goes. If I feel safe on it, I think I will. I'm going to try it out. Well, I made it around the block safely. I switched gears to 5. It was at the highest gear, so the guy at the bike shop told me to, when they change the tires, I should change it like changing the tube. I should switch to the highest gear. So I rode around the block without a problem. I'm on 5 gear, probably going to switch to 4. So now, as you see, this is a very steep entrance to my neighborhood. So I'm walking my bike down the steep sidewalk because I think it's been like 15 or 20 years since I've ridden a bike. So I don't want to ride down steep hills for a while. And now that I'm going to get to the main road, then I will, I'll be able to ride my bike. I just don't want to go down or up steep hills right now. Okay. Hopefully the next video will be in the park. And also there's a lot of cars. Just in the short time that I rode around the block, there was cars coming and going. So it's my neighborhood is very busy. The bike trail down to the park, and it's not too steep. It's a gradual, you know, it doesn't go down too steep, not like what I just went down on walking my bike. So I think if you're ever going to ride a bike after a long time of not riding one, definitely get the correct bike like I did here. It's a women's bike, and it's easy to step over that rail. And go slow. Don't try and rush it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my brakes a lot when I go down this hill. Not going to go super fast. Well, I made it to the entrance to the park, and it's super steep. I tried it on the low gear, but it was too hard to pedal. I'm not that good yet. So I'm going to walk up this. It's too hard to go up these steeper climbs on a bike. But this is one of the few areas where I'll be riding today where it's super steep, going uphill. And then when I leave, I'll have to ride, or when I leave, I'll have to walk the bike. But this is how far I've come so far. Pretty good. For not having ridden a bike for about 20 years, not bad. So, yeah, I feel pretty good. I'm going to keep going. I made it to the entrance to the pier, and now I'm going to go down this road that I wanted to go down to, for a long time. I just never walked this far. By the time I got this far, I was too tired. So I'm going to go down this road and see where it goes. Okay, so at the end of this road is a barbecue pit, picnic area. And a water fountain, which I'm gonna go get some water, and then I'll continue the ride back. On the pier at Point Pinole, and I see a big ship sailing by. It's a big one. This is the closest I've ever been to one of these ships. dead fish. Probably bait. It's very windy here. Something good. Two-rider that's a bike that's 4 wheels that 2 people can ride on. That's really good. Well, I made it up that hill on the lowest gear, which is 1. Oh, I'm tired. I think I'm going to sit here and rest for a few minutes and then continue on back. Why they made these benches here now. It's for people to rest after walking up that steep climb or riding their bike after riding in the park for a while, to sit and rest and catch your breath before continuing on. Even though it's a downhill there, it's some uphill and I'm gonna have to walk my bike. So there's people walking right over there. And I haven't been on that trail yet. So that's my next plan. It's my next trip is to go over there. Actually, the ride I just went on, I didn't realize it, but it's mostly downhill, slowly a slope downhill all the way to the pier. And then it's a slow climb all the way back. So it's a really big workout. I'd rather go a little uphill and then have downhill on the way back myself, but yeah, this is good. This is the first time I've been on a bike in about 20 years, I think. It's been 20 years. This is a pretty good bike. I was told not to get aluminum frame, but this is a really thick frame. It's not one of those thin frame. This is like a mountain bike. I think you shouldn't get aluminum frame for those really thin bikes. You know, the thin rails. This is a mountain bike here. And look how thick it is. It's thick. So I think it's pretty strong, even though it's aluminum. And it's not like I'm going really fast. I was going very slow on those trails. I was using the brake a lot, and so I'll probably have to have my brakes replaced sooner than normal. Oh, there's a train about to go by, so I'll probably wait for the train. Sometimes they block it for like 30 minutes. So maybe I have a break here of 30 minutes. Or maybe that was that might have been Caltrain. Okay, so that was it. That was my first bike ride in 20 years. Except going on the gym. Yeah, going to the gym, I use the stationary bike, and it's really good. This is a good bike. It was kind of expensive, but at least I know it'll probably last a while. Yeah, I'm going to be going on some new trails at the park. And I'm going to get a GoPro to put on top of my helmet. I'm wearing a bike helmet. Well, I made it. I made it up that hill on my own, and I'm going to walk my bike up the rest of the way because it's very steep. Okay, that is my bike ride for today. I'm sitting on a tree stump taking a break. This is a nice area to rest. Is blowing in the trees. Today is my second day riding my bike in the park. I didn't go on this trail yet. I want to wait until I get a GoPro. Yeah, tomorrow I think I might go see a movie instead of going to the gym. Or maybe I'll go to the gym and go to a movie, I don't know. Yeah, it's really good exercise. Riding a bike, it's a lot different than the gym. Definitely more tough. Yeah, but it's a good workout.